Welcome back to day 2 of the International 7 main event coverage. Today we'll see 2 more teams eliminated from Ti7, plus Valve announcing a brand new game. Don't get too excited, it isn't Half-Life 3. Southeast Asia's last hope TNC versus China's powerhouse LFY was the series to behold. If you haven't watched it, I highly recommend that you do. Game 1 was crazy as LFY dragged the game long enough for Monet's Terrorblade to fill his item slots. Super landing multiple massive dream coils helped LFY secure a very tough Game 1. TNC attempted a last pick Cuckoo Broodmother to push the series to Game 3, but LFY's Bristleback was a thorn in TNC's side. Unable to give Raven's Naga Siren a chance, LFY 2-0 the Filipino squad and send them down to the lower bracket.
Super trying to jump his way out, but Raven's there with the ultimate Tims as well, looking to chase that again! No! The ice pop won't connect, blinks out, but the root's through! Connects, Burrow Strike as well. Grave from DDC comes out. Can they do anything in return? Money trying to go for
Tims is trying to sleep, but get hexed.
Managed to hex him up. He can't quite get the sleep off. He's taken down. TNC have lost 2. Super jumping in. Cuckoo's armor falling low because of the weave. Money coming forward. Inflame team is front. They found 3. They're looking for Raven. He's up in the air, but they surround the Razor. Raven down as well. LFY.
You get Grave, and you get your Sunder off right at the start of the Grave. Then you have only 5 seconds where the Grave wears off, where you have a secondary Sunder. So I think that's one of the instances you just want to go
TNC
for.
with the smoke up, but Super's there with an invis. He knows what's going on. Get the hex up immediately.
5-man coil!
Oh, and the coil onto all 5! Inflame up with the high ground. Tims gets the ultimate off. It's starting to regen the backup. The regen doing work as they're brought back up to full HP. Now the turnaround with the ice pump. They've got the lockdown on Inflame. No BKB now, but Monet is tag teamed in. The Grave coming out rather early, but it's allowing Monet to go ham. Looks towards Raven. Raven, can he keep himself alive? There's the buyback from Inflame. He's looking to come in for the finisher. They've taken down the second. Inflame, can he find Kuka? The sprout from Inflame, forcing him to take the long way round, buying time for Monet to force himself forward. Cuckoo's still slowed down by the Scotty, but he does get just enough far away. Can they turn back into this? They're looking for Monet. Concoction's out, will connect. Ice Buff off the back, but now with the ultimate from 4037 is bringing the Terrorblade down low.
Many of the heroes approaching their level 25.
TNC's coming out, but they're raining on the high ground here. There's the jump in. Super gets immediately in with the hex onto Tims, removed by the Lone Storm. Falls back, but he's stunned. He can't get off the song.
Coil stunned. I think I'm
get the storm in time. He's trying to see though. He can't. That's Tims down 80 seconds. They've lost 40-37 as well. TNC are down 3. Savage coming in with the epic Burrow Strike. Is it enough to get the kill in return? Looking for Monet. Raven's stolen a lot of damage here, but Monet's dead. Oh, they get the kill.
Next was LGD versus VP. In Game 1, VP wiped LGD in 24 minutes, the squad playing to almost absolute perfection. During the second game, it seemed to be the same story. LGD, unable to handle VP's hyper-aggression during the laning phase, ended the series 2-0. LGD joined TNC in the lower bracket.
Make it 3 plus an Aegis down. They are fearless here on the big stage.
Yeah, they gave one. Not even the Crystal Maiden. Like, Crystal Maiden could just Frostbite and run away.
Here they go. Moving in, the boat comes through, Ramsey's BKB, and now the fight. They're fighting around the shrine here. Do they commit forward? They want the Necropose throwing in the Laguna, the Chain Frost to counter. The Torrent's there as well, but Big Daddy's fed in the house, forcing Yo on his heels. He runs back into that red sword of doom. And it seems it's destiny for VP to take this game. One of the first times we've seen a team GG out on the main stage before losing a second lane of rank. 1 second, they break the smoke, they find Ramses to start the fight. Huge takedown if they can get it, get pushed away, but
What a force
Pasha almost finishes off 3, ends up dying, but will bail out his faceless voice. Victoria's low, brought down, so much poison damage. Also maybe now getting caught out, they finally commit the echo.
Force Staff again!
Force Staff Gaming pulls them out again!
Team Liquid and Team Secret teetered on the edge of elimination in their lower bracket match. There was no going back now. Secret take Game 1 in 30 minutes, ruining any chance for Miracle to find solid ground. It was a different story in Game 2. Up against Secret's Chaos Knight and Phantom Lancer, Team Liquid snowballed so hard that neither carriers could take control of the game. At 1-1, this was it. Liquid managed to secure GH's legendary Keeper of the Light, and with an Ags to boot, Secret were flooded with mega creeps and the game was set. Team Liquid will fight for another day.
Has the heal to keep his team in combat ready mode. The bashes from Roshan slowing things down, buying time for mid one to come in. His ult's still a bit short though, needs a little more time. They bring Miracle low.
They lift him up.
BKB.
They got vision.
But they can't control him. Puppy though with the charge.
Roshan slow. Roshan slow.
Who's gonna get it? The Rosh almost dead. It does go the way of Miracle. BKB. Liquid hang Luna can be strongest, but Miracle is hammering this Rosh down quickly. MP moves in, he wants to force out the BKB. Puppy charge going for a steal. Who's gonna get the Aegis? The Rosh, but Miracle snatches the Aegis away. Puppy's down. Secret are in shambles now. Miracle chasing forward, 3 have fallen. That's a double dieback too. That just might be the lane of Rax. Yaps are falling. Whoa. Secret crumbling.
The day ended with the chaotic series between EG and Empire. Everything was tied up in Game 1 till the late game where Empire got pick after pick on EG's heroes. Unable to do anything except hold, EG eventually crumbled and regrouped for Game 2. Split Push was the name of the game for Universe and Arteezy, but again, Empire's pick-off potential escalated the longer the game. The final straw was where EG gunned for FNG's Mirana, yet losing too much while not even killing their primary target. Empire moved forward at Ti7, whilst EG finished in 9th to 12th position alongside Team Secret.
They don't know where the real one is. FN's going after him. They need to kill off PL. 2 seconds. He's got Menace Alabama. More Arteezy down the hill. Which one's the real one? FN make a choice. Side of fifth. Arteezy. TP. Oh, but he can't make it in time. The second he tries to go back into the pit, and Roger, Invis, Dream Call, big catch from Surveil. They've already killed off Mapochka. Can they get resolution? The cleave is going out, but it's only on a fake Arteezy. He'll make more of that, and maybe they have the slow. Resolution back to the tier 2 tower. Surveil's going in after it, and Ghosting. The ulti is nice. It's coding EG and jump, but resolution back to the safety of home. He's away. Ghosting may not be so lucky. Arteezy has the damage. He has the range. He has the power.
Can try to contest this.
Buyback's coming.
Mirana and the buyback of Venom. They want to get there.
Forward. Universe gonna dodge it. It doesn't hit Arteezy. It hits Roshan, making life easier. And the science onto FN. Roger looking for a target. Spy Carapace being committed very early. Resolution will get the sun over on Zai, so he'll kill him to the north while the Yule Scepter sending that Nyx assassin around. Hits the ground. Killed off quickly by the Bloodborne. FN still looking for another kill. Samel gonna draw himself away, but that Malionia damage. EG, they have to retreat. They've already lost one. The stun is too big. Goodbye Arteezy. Buy back out from Zai. He's TPing to the tier 3 tower. Long way to go, but Samel goes in. The triple coil plus the silence, allowing Arteezy the space to get away. They'll all tank the stun, and they need to keep running, but Resolution blinks forward. Ice Blast coming in. Arrow as well. It won't connect on any of the heroes. Zokret even dodges it. Arteezy, he needs to live. He'll take the life away from Trit so they can survive. They're shrining up. Arteezy will make it, and the cut. It's on the Venomancer. EG, hold the line. Evil geniuses on the hill to the east of Empire. Will they wrap around? Roger will do it. Arteezy's the man. Will he get initiated on the BKB? Is out, so it's a Dream Call. Resolution has to stand his ground for the moment. The arrows fly forward. Doesn't know any of EG. They want to fight. Arteezy has the range. The Venomancer has the ulti. Arteezy sums up the damage. If he can't, actually he can't regenerate, he may as well steal it. FN, they'll have the deep to bring him down. Universe beating through the Mirana, getting through the beach. The Cravage is unbelievable for Empire!
How did he live through that?
During the event, Valve did a surprise announcement of a brand new card game called Artifact. Very little is known about the game. It consists of 3 boards and Dota's very own character pool. The trailer itself is very vague, and as of now, the Twitter account is live at twitter.com/playartifact. Tonight we'll be going back down to the lower bracket for TNC versus OG, then LGD versus DC. Afterwards, Newbie take on Invictus Gaming in the upper bracket for a slot in the upper bracket finals. The final match of the day will be Virtus Pro versus LFY. That's all for today. We'll be back tomorrow for day 3 of the Ti7 main event coverage. And as for me, I'm going back to bed.